Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Y Virtual Studio. I am Kelly, and today we're going to be doing a half hour's worth of IMX Pilates. So for today, all you'll need is a mat and a ring. And if you don't have a ring, you can use a pillow, a ball, a yoga block, anything like that. You can also do all of these moves without any kind of apparatus at all. So to get started, we're going to lie down on our backs and find some nice spinal elongation. So remember, Pilates is all about developing long, lean muscles. And we really want to think about lengthening out from the center of our body and in either direction. So come on down to your mat. I'm going to start some music for us, and then we'll get going. So let's lie down, reaching your fingertips in one direction and your feet in the other. So I'd like you to just imagine space between each vertebrae of the spine, and someone just holding on to your wrists and your heels, and just pulling you in that opposite direction. Your spine loves to be lengthened. We're going to be doing a lot of that today. So now take that right arm and reach it nice and long, and then take that right leg and lift it up a little bit and then extend it out from your hip, feeling space between your low rib cage and your hip. Breathe into that and enjoy that length. Let's go to the left side. So we're going to take the left leg, lift it up, extend it out nice and long, and reach that left arm in the opposite direction, space between the bottom of the rib cage and the top of the hip. And now let's reach both arms and both legs away, enjoying that length. So we're going to keep reaching for length all throughout class. So the other key thing is breathing. So you're going to take your hands to your rib cage, and your two little middle fingers are going to touch. So you're going to inhale and feel your rib cage expand. And as you exhale, it's a forced exhalation we're using in Pilates. You purse your lips and blow the air out against resistance. So let's do that again. You're going to inhale, feel your rib cage expand, exhale, and this is the breathing we're going to use throughout class. Inhale again, a couple more times, and then exhale. This will make all of your moves safer and more efficient. One more time, inhale, and then exhale, blow that air out. Excellent, we're going to get started. So we're going to bend the knees, feet are on the floor, and if you have a ring, a ball, or a yoga block, take that between the thighs. If you don't have one, that's all right. Just imagine that you have something there. This is pelvic stabilization that we're going to work on. So squeeze the ring gently. No need to have a big giant squeeze right here. So squeeze a little bit harder and then release. Exhale, squeeze a little bit harder and then release. I want you to think about your low back being close to the mat. So pulling the belly button into the spine and keeping that spine neutral and low back close to the mat as you squeeze and release. One more time, squeeze and release. And then that little tiny squeeze, we're gonna reach our arms overhead and curl up. So you're gonna exhale, reach the arms over, then you're gonna curl up, tuck the chin, look right between the knees, and then inhale, lengthen back. So we exhale to start, reach, curl, squeeze the rib cage to the hips, and come back. You're floating the head, relaxing the shoulders. Exhale, reach, and then inhale, lengthen. Making sure you take that time to lengthen on the way back. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. Let's do one more like this. Now we're going to take the right arm up in a high diagonal, left hand down by your side right on the mat. Exhale, reach that right arm across the body and towards the outside of the left thigh, and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale to lengthen. So warming up the obliques. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Find more length. And by squeezing that ring just a little bit, you're keeping that right hip on the floor, which is key. This is our last one. Then we're just going to switch sides. Left arm up in a high diagonal, right arm down. Exhale, reach across. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. Keep that squeeze on the ring throughout. Low back close to the mat, and you are braced. Few more. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale, lengthen. Reach and curl. Inhale to lengthen. And let's do that one more time. Excellent. So hands right down by your side, pull the belly button into the spine, And all we're gonna do now is lift the knees up off, right? Up over the hips and touch down. So the feet are coming up, knees over the hips, and then lower down. So inhale to lift, exhale to lower. So as you're lowering, pull that belly button into the spine. Keep that low back close to the mat. So we're trying not to arch the back. So pull the belly button in. Good. Inhale, exhale down. One more time. And now let those feet rest down on the mat. Take your fingertips to your temples. We're actually gonna C-crunch up. So the knees are gonna come over the hips and we're gonna lift the shoulders at the same time. So exhale, crunch, and then inhale, lower. So as you're lifting, knees are over the hips. Your shins are parallel to the floor and you're squeezing the rib cage right to the hips. Exhale, shh. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift, squeeze. And inhale to lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. And we're gonna come into a double pulse. This time, arms reach towards the feet. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, lower down. 1, 2. So you're still tucking the chin and looking right between your knees. 1, 2. And lower. 1, 2. And relax everything down. Knees come back up over the hips. Take those arms to a T. We're gonna just let the knees come to the right and then back to center and then to the left. Again, you can do all of this without the ring. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale, shh. Keeping both shoulders in contact with the mat. So both shoulders are in contact with the mat as we move. Let's rest here in the middle. So if you want a little bit more, you can actually take the legs long and place that ring right between the ankles. Give it a good squeeze here. And then inhale to the right. Good, and back to center, to the left, back to center. Keep pulling the belly button in so the knees are bent or the legs are straight for a little extra challenge. That's all up to you today. So you want to listen to your body and make sure you're doing the moves successfully and safely. Keep a squeeze on the ring, externally rotating. One more to each side. Keep those shoulders on the mat. And the last one. Let's pull the knees in and let go of the ring and just massage out the low back. Take those arms back out to a T and drop the knees all the way to the right. Breathe in, breathe out, looking out over the left arm. Back to center. Take them all the way to the left and breathe out and look out over the right arm. Nice deep breath, resting just a little bit before we move on. So we're gonna move on to some bridging, using the ring or not. So we've got a couple things here. If you don't have the ring, just make sure those knees stay right in line with the hips as you bridge. If you've got the ring, the block, or the ball, place that right between the inner thighs, give that a good squeeze. And just like lift the tailbone and slowly peel yourself up off the mat. So you really wanna squeeze the whole back of the body here. So up here, we're just gonna take some squeezes in and out. So exhale, squeeze, inhale, release, squeeze and release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Feel that engagement pressing through the heels, keeping that lift. Hold it right here, gentle squeeze. We're gonna inhale, lower all the way down, and then exhale, lift all the way up. Inhale, lower all the way down, and then exhale, lift all the way up, squeezing at the top, down, and then exhale, lift. Now we're only gonna come halfway down. So lift up, and then just come down a little bit and squeeze the ring as you lift back up. Inhale, lower just a little bit, squeeze as you lift back up. Inhale, lower, exhale, squeeze. That's it, inhale, lower, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower, squeeze. 5 more, 5, that's it. 4, use that exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll it all the way back down. And let's remove that ring, pull the knees into the chest. Circle the hips in one direction and then in the other. We're gonna take the legs out long, straight leg isometric. So flex the feet, press the heels to the floor. Really think about squeezing your inner thighs towards each other as we go through these moves. Reach the arms overhead. We're gonna exhale, reach, curl. Just peel the shoulders up off the mat. And then inhale, find a length when you come back. So exhale to start, reach, curl, float the head, relax the shoulders, feet stay pressed to the floor, and then inhale, bring it back. Exhale, reach, curl, and then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, reach and curl. Now you can stay here, you can come into a full roll up. So just stay here with the halfways. You want to try a couple of full ones. You want to exhale, reach, curl, come all the way up, pull the belly in, exhale, and hinge forward. Inhale, stack your spine. Exhale, pull the belly in as you roll back down. Squeeze those thighs to each other and reach the arms overhead. Let's do that again. Exhale, reach, curl, slow peel. Keep those feet pressed to the floor. Stack the spine, pull the belly in, exhale, and hinge forward. Inhale, restack the spine, relax the shoulders, come up straight first, pause here. Inhale, exhale, roll it back down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Let's do one more wherever you are, halfway or all the way. Exhale, use that breath. Keep it slow. Stack the spine at the top, nice and tall. Exhale and hinge. Feels a good stretch. And then inhale, restack and roll it back down, nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Excellent. Ribcage stabilization coming up. So pull your knees into your chest. You're going to extend the legs up and you're going to externally rotate. When you externally rotate, think about doing it from the inner thigh rather than just from the feet. So put your hands right here on your inner thighs. Exhale, feel yourself externally rotate from there, flex the feet. Ring, no ring, block, whatever works for you. Place that object between your ankles and give that a squeeze. So reach your arms overhead, just a couple of curl ups from here. Exhale, reach and curl, look right between the thighs and inhale, lower. Exhale, reach and curl. So you're squeezing that rib cage right to the hips again. Exhale, reach and curl. Inhale, lower, reach and curl. Inhale, lower. Now pulse, 1, 2, and lower. Exhale, 1, 2, find that length and lower. 1, 2, inhale, lower. 1, 2. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2. So let's take those arms right down by your side. Squeeze the ring a little bit more. So we're gonna have a little reverse curl. All we're gonna do is think about lifting the heels right up to the sky and just peeling the tailbone up off mat just a little bit. So lift and lower. A very small but intense move working into those lower abs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So just a tiny lift. You got it. Up and down. Up and down. Think about setting the heels straight up. Up. Now add a curl if you want. Reach and lower. Reach. You're crunching up as well. 2 more like this. 1 and 2. Hold it right here. Now pull that belly button in nice and tight. Let's inhale and then exhale, pull it back in. Inhale out, pull the belly button in, low back close to the mat. So you may be coming just a couple of inches out and then back up to 90, just a couple of inches out for a little bit more. Sensation out, but that low back has to stay pressed to the mat. If you feel that low back coming off at all, make that range of motion a little bit smaller. Good. Exhale in, inhale out, and you're still squeezing that ring. You've got engagement here. That's gonna help you keep the belly engaged. Give just some nice work in the inner thighs. Good. Inhale out, exhale in, inhale out, exhale in. One more time. Perfect. And let's take that out. Arms out to the side. Taking just a little stretch. Drop the knees to the right, look out over the left arm. Breathe up and down your spine. When you come to the side like this, you're gonna massage your low back is getting a good stretch. Your spine is lengthening and stretching. And then to the other side, let's do that again. Breathe in and breathe out. So we're gonna do some hundreds. Couple of different options with our hundreds today. One is to keep the feet right on the floor, and you're gonna just peel yourself up and pump your arms right here in this position, pulling the belly button in. Option two, knees over the hips, shins parallel to the floor. Inhale, exhale, peel the shoulders above the mat, look right between the legs, and you're gonna pump here. Next, you come out to 45, and then you can even come lower. But if you do come lower, making sure that that low back is pressed to the mat so that you are in nice control of the movement. So pick your poison here, or say, pick what's gonna make you stronger right here. Inhale, exhale, lift. Relax the shoulders from the ears. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms are vigorously pumping. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Last one. Exhale, 1, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it in. Rock it around. Nice strong core we're building here. And then pull those knees into the chest. We have a double leg stretch coming up. So inhale, exhale, peel the shoulders up, tuck the chin, look right between your legs. Your hands are right on top of your shins. You inhale, shoot the arms and legs long. Exhale, circle the arms and pull the knees in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale, shoot long, get that length. Bracing the core all the way through. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out. Use that breath. That's going to invigorate you. It actually works the abs just by that forced exhalation. One more time. And pull it in. Let the head rest down. Look out over the right shoulder and then over the left. A little bit of a break here. Inhale, exhale, single leg stretch. So come back up. Extend that left leg out, hip height or higher. So higher if our low back is coming up off the mat, lower for that extra challenge, and then we just switch and try to pulse in for 2. In for 2. Little pull. Look right between the thighs, low back close to the mat. Pull, 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 pull. That's it. Couple more right here. Now stack those knees over the hips, head comes down for just a moment. Crisscross right here, fingertips to your temples. Inhale, exhale, lift, and bring that opposite shoulder towards the opposite thigh. So cross, cross, cross. You can tap the feet down, that's an option. Wherever you are, you're breathing, and you've got your elbows nice and wide. You're leading with the center of your chest. Keep it going, that's it, couple more, working the obliques. Last one, and pull it in. So take that left leg long, and then bring that right leg in and extend it up, and then just walk your hands up the back of that leg. Inhale, exhale, pull that leg a little bit closer to you, so your head can be down, your shoulders can be up. Just breathe into that, circle the ankle in one direction, then in the other. Then take that leg and lengthen it nice and long. So think about extending it super long out of your hip. And then pull the other leg in, extend it up. So we're gonna stretch along the back of the leg first, and then walk yourself up towards the ankle. Inhale, exhale, gently pull it in. So again, you can lay down, you can be curled up, whatever feels good for you. With every exhale, just gently pulling the leg in a little bit more. Circle the ankle in one direction, and then in the other. Okay, so we're gonna take that right leg now, lift that up a little bit, brace the core up off the mat, and we're gonna switch with the legs long. Double pull in, flexibility and strength. One of the beauties of Pilates. Got that? Keep going. And the last one right here. And pull it in. We're gonna roll over onto our bellies and we're gonna work the back for a little bit. So come on over to the belly. Your elbows are underneath the shoulders and just press the palms into the mat. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together to really open up through the chest. Now take that left arm right across your body, parallel. Reach back with that right hand and pull that right heel right in towards your glute. So you need a nice stretch along the front of the leg. Breathe in, breathe out here. And let's switch sides. So you're gonna pull that left heel in with that left foot. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the front of the left thigh opening up. And then release that down. Elbows back underneath the shoulders. Press the palms into the mat. Pull the belly button in. So what I want you to think about here is rather than resting down on the mat, you've got a nice lift. So pull the belly in so that you've got a little bit of space. And you're gonna take that right leg and lengthen it and then lift it just a little bit. So you're lengthening and lifting. 5 more, 5, 4, squeeze the glute, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, lengthen the left leg out and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, you've got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. So come down, stack your hands, or you stack your arms so that you have a little resting place. What I want you to do is really squeeze the glutes, pull the belly button in, and you're gonna bring your feet out and flex, and then inhale, point in. So exhale, flex, inhale, point, exhale, flex, inhale, point, exhale, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Keep lengthening out from your hips wherever you are, squeezing the butt tight. One more time, and relax that down. Thoracic extension. So take the arms out long in a T. Palms are facing forward, thumbs are up. Squeezing the butt again, keeping your feet on the floor. Exhale, lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to bring the hands back. Inhale, straighten and lower. Exhale, lift. Hands to the hips. Reach wide and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hands to the hips. Reach wide. Now your gaze is to the mat. Lift. Feet are on the floor. So a trick here is to press your big toes together. That is gonna help keep your feet on the floor. Exhale, lift, hands to the hips, reach wide and lower, lift, and relax it down right here. Hands come underneath your shoulders and press your hips back to your heels. And get to rest a little bit right here in a child's pose. Let the forehead rest on the mat and breathe in and out. While you're here, just for a bonus, take that right arm underneath the left arm, right palm up, and just let that right cheek come on the mat. Breathe here. And then switch. So you're gonna take that right arm long, left arm comes under, left palm up, cheek down on the mat. Breathe. Now come up onto all fours, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, the chin and the tailbone come up. Then exhale, pull the belly button in, tuck and round. Inhale, chin and chest up. Exhale, tuck and round, pushing your arms and legs into the mat. Inhale up, active with the hands. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale, pull the belly button in nice and tight. And now just come to a nice flat back. Right here, now press your hands actively into the mat, squaring up the shoulders and the hips. You're gonna take the right arm and left leg and extend them out, hip height, right here. So you're gonna inhale, touch the fingertips and toes down, then exhale, lift just to hip and shoulder height. So inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, control the movement. You're pulling the belly button in, so you're working your back your glute and your core, your abs right now. Good. Exhale, lengthen. Find that length as if someone's pulling you apart when you come up. One more. Reset. Press both hands actively into the mat. Left arm and right leg extend out. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Just to hip and shoulder height. That's all you're doing. Exhale, lift. Lower. Shh. Pull the belly in. That's it. Couple more. You've got it. Let's do one more right here and then hold it. Spread the fingers wide, press your palms into the mat, roll your toes under, coming into a downward facing dog, just a few moments. Breathe and take those hips back, press those heels to the floor, bicycle the heels up and down. Good, now lift both heels. Exhale, press both heels towards the floor. Find more space, more length around the legs. We're gonna come into a plank for a push-up hold. So slowly tuck your chin, uncurl. Your body is in one long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Option is to be on your knees. Breathe right here for 10, 9, press through the heels, 7, 6, squeeze those thighs, squeeze the glutes. All right, no matter where you are, point the right toe and lift 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reset, squeeze, hold here, 10, 9, 8, squeeze those thighs, squeeze the quads, pull the belly in, 10 lifts on the left, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hang in there. Woo, knees down, press your hips to your heels. Great work there, that's tough. Forehead down. So we're gonna come back up and into a plank. And in that plank, we can do 10 push-ups on the knees or on the toes, your choice. So hands under the shoulders, you're here on the knees. What I do ask is that the chest comes right to elbow height. Again, you can do them on the toes, whatever works best for you. Pull the belly in, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips back to the heels again. Breathe into this. So we're gonna do some hip range of motion. So lie on your right side, rest your head in your hand. Take your feet to the bottom corner of the mat, where the hips are back, feet at the bottom corner of the mat, kickstand position. Pull the right leg in, or top leg, and extend it up nice and long. Top leg up, breathe here. Feel that stretch. Then point your toe, and what I want you to think is as you draw a line across the side of the room with the toe, keep a lengthening out all the way. Top hand comes right here, point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze. Point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze, point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze. Bend, flex, squeeze. Now if you want a little bit more, you can add a double leg lift here. Point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze. Exhale, anchor and lift. Bend, flex, squeeze. Exhale, anchor and lift. Use your exhale for that anchor and lift. You've got some core activation going on here. One more after this. And anchor and lift. Small range of motion. So the top leg extends out, point the toe, hips are stacked. Small circles forward about the size of a cantaloupe. That's it. Nice and still through the hips, other way. You've got it. A couple more rotations. Bend that knee, bring it in. Excellent, so leg comes back long. You're gonna come onto that elbow. It's right underneath your shoulder, and you're gonna come off the hip and onto the cheeky part of your glute. Feel a lift through the chest and the rib cage. Top leg up, bottom leg will come to meet it, pull the belly in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can do 5 more like this, or maybe do 5 with both legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's take it nice and long. Your body's in one long line. Bottom hand takes hold of the top wrist, top leg back, bottom leg forward. Let's go for a nice stretch. You're almost there. You just have to do all of that on the other side, and then you can move on with your day, knowing that you're feeling stronger and longer. So let's flip yourself over to the other side, setting it up the same. You're just gonna rest your head in your hand, bring your feet to the bottom corner of the mat, kickstand position. Take that top leg, bring it in, stretch, pull it in as much as you can with every exhale. Breathe up and down the leg. Okay, whenever you point the toe, draw that circle across, or that line across the room, and lengthen that leg out. When it gets right here, we're gonna point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze. Point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze, bend, flex, squeeze, always lengthening out. Find that lift, your body loves it, and you can have that double leg lift. Point and bend, extend and flex, point and squeeze, exhale, anchor the hips and lift, bend, flex, squeeze, anchor and lift, pull the belly in, and use your exhale. Let's do that one more time. Beautiful, okay. Top leg out, small range of motion, so pull it up here in the abs, hips are still, circle forward. Keep lengthening out from the hip as you move, and circle back. Shoulders relaxed, and down. So come up onto that bottom elbow, move off the hip and onto the cheeky part of your glute. Lift the chest, top leg up, bottom leg to meet it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5 like this, or 5 with the doubles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come down onto your side. Body is in one long straight line. Bottom hand takes hold of the top wrist. Top leg back, bottom leg forward. Stretch right through those hip flexors. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I hope you feel a little stronger, a little bit longer, ready to move on with your day. And then slowly come up. If you want to do some more stretching, feel free to take some reclining spinal twists, whatever works for you. But thank you so much for joining us today at the Y Virtual Studio, and we hope to see you back here soon. I'm Kelly, and this was IMX Pilates.